Hey everyone, it's Karen and I was tagged. I have many tags that I need to get to, but I was tagged recently by Kim from Middle of the Book March for the end of the year book tag. So I'm going to get to that today. I have so many books. The first question is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? And this is where all the books come in. So this summer, I decided that I wanted to read Sacagawea because it is my mom's favorite book, and I just love it when you can read the favorite books of people who you're really close to. Again, I'm filming, so she decides to chew on the tree. And this book is 1,408 pages. I am on page 432. I stopped there in the summer and I still have not finished. I need to get to it. This book is good. I was enjoying it. It's just long. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then these are all the other books I have going, which I could easily finish a whole bunch of them in okay. Never mind. Let's just carry on. I am reading Happy by Fern Cotton, but this is just a really slow going book. I'll just read a page or two when I'm in the bathtub or things like that. It's not a book you want to sit down and read the whole thing just because it's very reflective. And so apparently I'm using a pen as a bookmark and I'm on page 80. And then I started another amazing book, It Didn't Start With You by Mark Woolen. And this is about, it looks like I'm using a pen as a bookmark for this one too. This is about how you can inherit trauma from previous generations, and I found it very, very interesting, but I really thought that it was just going to be a nonfiction informational book. And this house is so weird. My cat is just walking by with this giant toy in her mouth, like one of the wand things. Okay, let's just get back to this video. I thought it was just going to be informational, but there's a lot of writing, journaling exercises during it. So again, this is taking longer than I thought, and I probably have not read it in a week or two. Things are getting very serious. You guys, it is a full moon tonight, so just saying. I started and loved Where Do We Go From Here by MLK, and then I put it in my work bag, and I haven't been physically to work in a while. And I just forgot that I was reading it, so I need to get back to it. It was amazing. I feel like people are not even going to watch me talk about books because my cat is being so freaking adorable and also crazy. And then Allie and I were reading Me and White Supremacy. I believe we were supposed to read it in October and be done with it. And instead, I'm still reading it. I am on day 13. It is really good. I have learned so much. There's so many things that I never even thought of before, like tone policing and some other things. So this is very impactful. I believe, wasn't that one of the words Lukash said people overuse? Sorry, Lukash. This is having a great influence on my life. And then I started The Stand recently. I'm loving it, but again, it's just long. I'm on page 237, and there's around 1,100 something in here. So this is about, if you don't know what The Stand is about, it's basically about this virus that overtakes everything, just like now. And then I took the cover thing off, but I started Underland, which is basically about what is beneath us. It reminds me a lot of Underground by Will Hunt, which I loved, so I'm enjoying this one too. And then, of course, These Truths. We are actually spending an entire year reading this, and we have read part 1. We are reading part 2 up until the end of December, and then we will start part 3 in January. So if anyone else wants to join, we will add you in January, so just let me know. We have so many cool people that are currently with us. I don't want to say their names because I feel like I'm gonna forget somebody, but literally the coolest people ever. I enjoy this so much. I enjoy our discussions. And And with an E is going to join us in January, so that will be super fun. But yeah, I need to finish part 2. I'm currently on page 179, and I think it goes till 2 something. But I haven't really marked where it ends. So anyway, yeah, I need to get farther in here. And I think those are all the books I started and need to finish by the end of the year. What is the next question? The next question is, do you have an autumnal book to transition to the end of the year? I have a Christmas book. I have never read The Christmas Carol, and I would really love to read it. This is the annotated version. So I really feel like I need to maybe just focus on reading it, because I don't think it would take that long, and maybe go back and read the annotations. But I think they're going to be super interesting and provide like a lot of background information on the time when this was written and all this stuff. And also, there is this hotel slash restaurant in Boston that I am beyond obsessed with. I love it so freaking much. And when I was there, I like escaped dinner for a little bit and wandered upstairs with this guy that I was with. And we went to this Stephen King room, which was hilarious. But we also went to see the mirror that apparently Charles Dickens practiced in front of. And he performed A Christmas Carol for the first time in Boston. I had no idea that he performed his works. So there's that. So that would be really cool to read. Then, oh, just kidding, sorry. Is there a new release you are still waiting on or waiting for? No, but I really want to read Mary Laura Philpott's book when it comes out. Like, I don't know. I just know she's writing one, so Mary Laura, I'm waiting for it. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? Well, this is perfect because I didn't realize it specifically requested 3. But by Sunday, I need to read The Parker Inheritance. And this is for my Rainbow Book Club, Reading the Rainbow. Which, if you haven't watched my other videos, it's basically on exposing teachers to text featuring LGBTQ plus characters or themes or anything that is kind of like, I don't know, just learning how to teach and expose kids to those sort of texts and that sort of population of people, because those are the kids that are in your classroom. You might not realize it, but they're there, you know. And so this book, apparently, these 2 kids are not LGBTQ or any of that, but they have some other people in their community that are. And so that's how that plays a role in this book. But anyway, I'll read you the back because it sounds so good. When Candace finds a letter in an old attic in Lambert, South Carolina, she isn't sure she should read it. It's addressed to her grandmother, who left the town in shame. But the letter describes a young woman, an injustice that happened decades ago, a mystery enfolding its writer, and the fortune that awaits the person who solves the puzzle. So with the help of Brandon, the quiet boy across the street, she begins to decipher the clues. They are led deep into Lambert's history, full of ugly deeds, forgotten heroes, and one great love. And deeper into their own families, with their own unspoken secrets, can they find the fortune and fulfill the letter's promise before the answers slip into the past yet again. My cat came up to me now with that giant wand. I feel like she's requesting to play, so I'll try and wrap this up. I am doing a buddy read with Kim and Noelle. We are doing Beloved. I've never read this book before, but I'm so excited to read it. I also think that this is going to be a very hard book to read because I've only heard one bit about what happens in this book, and I just can't imagine anything more horrible or heartbreaking. So we will see how it goes. And then finally, Rhina and I are doing a buddy read as well, and we are reading Burnt Sugar, which sounds so good. So those are the books that I would like to read. I need to finish this up because my cats want to play with me. Is there a book that you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? No. I think I could have favorite books of the year that come out of whatever I read from now until the end of the year, but I don't think I would be shocked. Like, I'm open to it. I want to do a video on my favorite reads of 2020, but I still have so much of the year to go, like an entire month, and I am just too terrified to do it early. And what's the last question? Have you already started making plans for 2021? Yes, I am doing the Year of Reading One's Own, so I really want to read more books from my shelf. I also want to reread books from my shelf because I have these books and purposely have bought them for a reason, so it would be nice to reread some of them and experience them again. I would like to read more middle grade books just because I think they're light and fun, and they sometimes get to more in-depth or, you know, deeper topics, but I just think that they're refreshing and soothing in some sort of way. And what else? Oh, I've also heard a lot of the Read Women's Challenge or something like that, and so I'd like to see what their challenge is for 2021. So that is it. I am not going to tag anyone, but if you want to do this, you should, because I would love so much to hear your answers. So if you do end up doing this tag, please let me know so I can watch your video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.